Hello everyone, welcome back to the Doers for Academy's YouTube channel, and we are here with another class. So let's start today's class. So today we will solve passage number 4. So the passage is: there lived a woman whose husband had a bad habit. So there lived a woman whose husband had a bad habit. Bad habit means something you do continuously or regularly. Next, the man would drink a lot every day. So the man would drink a lot every day. This caused him to lose his normal sense for most of the time, and because of that drink, it caused him to lose his normal senses for most of the time. The woman tried many times to help get out of this habit, and the wife of that man tried many times to help him to get out of this habit, but all her efforts went in vain. So all her efforts were useless. Next, every night someone else would have to bring him back home. So he was alcoholic. That woman's husband was alcoholic, and that is a very bad habit, and she tried to help to get out this habit from him, but it was in vain. Means it was useless to her. Now every night someone else would have to bring her husband back home because he was not in sense because of the alcohol. One such night, when he was brought home, the woman had him carried to a grave in the neighborhood. So one such night when he was brought home, so the husband was brought home by someone else, the woman had him carried to a grave in the neighborhood. She thought she could teach him a good lesson by frightening him, and then he would stop his bad habit. So the wife thought that she could teach him a good lesson by frightening him, and then he would stop his bad habit. Then she dressed herself in a dark colored dress. Then the wife dressed herself in a dark color dress. She wore a mask upon her face. After that, she wore a mask upon her face. She waited for him to wake up, and she waited for her husband to wake up. When the woman saw her husband returning to his senses, she moved towards him with a serious face. So when she saw that her husband is returning to his senses, then she moved towards to him, her husband, with a serious face. Then she gave him some food to eat and spoke. Loudly, "Get up and eat." Then after that, she gave her husband something to eat and spoke loudly, "Get up and eat. It is my job to bring food for the dead." And she said that it is my job, bring food for the dead. The husband was very scared. So after hearing that, the husband was very scared because he was not in senses because of the alcohol. So he thought that, who is this? It must be a ghost or something else. He ran home at once. So after that, after hearing the voice, he ran home at once. From that day onwards, he gave up his bad habits. So from that day onwards, he gave up all his bad habits. So he avoid alcohol. Okay, so this is it. So the passage is done. Now we will solve the questions. So the first question is, the man had a very bad habit of. So what bad habit did the man had? Options are frightening others, losing temper, drinking, beating his wife. So the correct answer is option number C, drinking. Question number 2 is, every night the man was brought back home by. So by whom the man was every night brought home back? Options are the masked woman, someone else, his wife, his neighbor. So the correct answer is option number B. Every night the man was brought back home by someone else. Next, question number 3. Dash carried the man to a grave one night. So who carried the man to a grave one night? Options are friend, neighbor, criminal, woman. So the woman carried the man to a grave one night. Option number D is the correct answer. Next, the woman teach a good lesson to the man dash. So the woman teach a good lesson to the man by what doing? So by frightening, by shouting, by advising, by beating. So the correct answer is option number A, by frightening. Next, last question, question number 5. Opposite of vain is. So at first we have to know the meaning of vain. So vain is something which is unsuccessful or pointless, and here the question is the opposite of vain. So opposite of vain means something is successful and fruitful. So the opposite of vain is option number B, fruitful. Fruitful means something which is successful. Okay, so all the questions are done. Now we will see what other question can ask from the passage beside these questions. Okay, so the first question is, what bad habit did the woman's husband have? So there lived a woman whose husband had a bad habit. The man would drink a lot every day. So the man has a bad habit of drinking. Next, why did the woman's efforts to stop her husband's drinking go in vain? So the answer is her efforts went in vain because he continued drinking and did not listen to his husband. So this is the answer. Next, what did the woman decided to do to teach her husband a lesson? So the woman thought she could teach him a good lesson by frightening him, and then he would stop his bad habit. So this is the question answer. Next, how did the woman disguise herself? So how did the woman disguise herself? She dressed herself in a dark colored dress. She wore a mask upon her face. Next question. What did the woman say to her husband after he woke up? So what did the woman say to her husband after he woke up? She gave him some food to eat and spoke loudly, "Get up and eat. It is my job to bring food for that." This is the answer. So these are the questions which may come in your exam. So write it down in your copy and read this very carefully. Okay. Now we will see some synonym and antonyms of words. So the first word is habit. Habit, and the synonym of habit is practice and routine. And the antonym of habit is disuse and neglect. So these are the antonym of habit. And the next word is Vain. So the synonym of vain is useless or futile. Futile. And the antonym of vain is successful, successful and fruitful. So these are the antonym of vain. Now the next word is frightening. Frightening, and the synonym of frightening is scary and terrifying. And the antonym of frightening is comforting and calming. So these are the antonym of frighten. Next word is serious, and the synonym of serious is grave and stern. And the antonym of serious is playful and joking. Next word is scared, and the synonym of scared is afraid, afraid and terrified. So these are the synonym of scared. Now the antonym of scared is brave and fearless. Now the next word is dress, and the synonym of dress is cloth, attire, attire. And the antonym of dress is undress and strip. So these are the antonym of dress. So write it down in your copies and read this very carefully. So this is it for today's class. Hope you like this class. If you like our class, then do like, share, subscribe to the Doers World Academy's YouTube channel. And if you want to join us and want to purchase our online courses, then do contact us in the given number. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. We will meet you in the next class. Thank you.